That'll have to do. All right. Okay, stuff for that. Folks, stuff for that. Let's try and make this a little bit. Can the people up the back, please? Come forward, come forward. You're clearly much louder at that than I am. Welcome everybody. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. Pay our respects to their elders past and present. A couple of housekeeping issues before we get into everything tonight. First I need to unlock my phone. The toilets are right up the back. See a little doorway through there. Please be quiet while the pictures are going on. Respect the people that are getting up on stage. We try and be as low stress and non-threatening as we can be, and having people chat sort of tends to throw people a little bit. If you want to keep networking while the pictures are going on, there's space downstairs. Can everybody hear me? I'm making enough noise here? Yep. Okay, the bar is open, as you're all well aware. Quick shout out to our good friends at MyOb for putting some money on the table. I don't know if you mind just giving them a quick round of applause for that. I think supporting the startup scene is a super important thing. So we also should just a quick shout out to the hotel itself. The RMH provides a venue free of charge for us and for you. It's steak night tonight. Steak night's always a good thing. It's $20 steak with salad and chips and a drink of your choice, although with Maya putting the drinks on up here, they might stay up here a bit longer. The kitchen's open till 8:30, so if you order now, they'll give you a table number and bring it up for you. So, and again, thanks to Maya, they've snuck out at the last minute and ordered some finger food for everybody. So you can. So another round of applause to Maya. I'm not sure if we're full yet at all for pictures.
No, we've got about 8 or 9, but well, we can always take another couple.
We'll always take a couple more, so come forward and pop your details.
No, just put your hand up when you ask. So
beautiful.
You're a seasoned pitcher.
You might find once you've started watching a few other people have a pitch, you get the gumption to come up yourself. I highly recommend it. It's a great non-threatening place to do pitching in. Pitching is a pretty hard thing to do if you've never done it before. So just a quick shout out to our wonderful sponsors again, MyOb, the Razor Sharp Show. They're helping us with the podcast event, which is the 8th. 8th, yep, next week. There's details on our website about that. We also, thanks to Unstruck. I'm not sure if we've got anyone from Unstruck here or not.
No, they're not here, but they've given a ticket to the best pitch. We'll select the best pitch.
So the best pitch tonight will win 2 tickets to Unstruck, which is a full-day conference running this month. Geez, yeah. Everything goes quickly, doesn't it? It's going to be Christmas before we know it. And that's valued at $129 each ticket, so thanks to them as well. Okay, so running sheet for tonight. I think first up was we're going to have Alexa having a quick chat to us about the Canberra startup scene. Alexa, whereabouts you? Can I just say, I was at an event at the start of the week at MyOb. They had the editors from TechCrunch, one of the most influential technology magazines in the world, here in Melbourne, talking to us about TechCrunch Battlefield. They got all these guys up on stage, and in typical Melbourne fashion, all you heard was crickets when they stood up. So if you give a round of applause to the folk who were coming up here and standing on stage looking to pitch to you, that would be good. It's maybe something we want to change when it comes to speaking in Melbourne. So maybe a round of applause for Alexa.
So hello everyone. I haven't been in Melbourne for the past few weeks. I'm really excited to be back and also seeing some friends. Haven't been around for a few months, seeing them back, that's great. And also people who came for the first time, welcome. So last night I was at Canberra and there was 2 events that I could attend. One of them, I thought maybe it changed my way of thinking about Canberra. So I thought maybe I'd share it with you guys, like so you would know, you understand better about what's happening in Canberra in the startup scene. So there is a community called Canberra Innovation Network, which is a product of collaboration between different organizations. And they were great. If you could you scroll down. They have rotating images. So they had a pitch night, it was great. And so I was really inspired by the way they ran it. So I wanted to say, if people who want to help, if they're not already on Slack, so if you could mention Slack later, join on Slack, the volunteer channel. So I'm thinking of implementing some of the things that they did for the pitch night. I want to share it with you guys there. Also, they did a community survey. Do they have it here? Yeah. In the left. Is it left? Yeah, left. They did a community survey, which was great. They had done a community survey online, and those people who were interested, they had to come for an actual workshop, and they did different tables. You would go and discuss different things. That was a great experience, and I would bring it up on our channel. So yeah, it's happening a lot of interesting things, and it's not like government, corporate, public servants. There are a lot of innovation and interesting projects, and just wanted to make sure that
Okay.
Thank you.
You mentioned the Slack channel.
Thanks, Alexa. So Alexa mentioned the Slack channel. We are linked to join our Slack channel. Will be on our meetup page. Now that's where our organizers meet, as well as anyone who wants to get involved in Silicon Beach at a deeper level come in, because we need a lot of volunteers. I volunteered at GovHack Hackathon last week, and it was awesome at the Telstra lab, and after that I'm sort of addicted to hackathons. I've never been to a hackathon before or helped with organizing. So I want to organize a Silicon Hack, which is going to be our hackathon with open data from public sector as well as the private sector. So we'll make some announcements on that. And Telstra gave us their event space free of charge for anything, any events concerning IoT or drones or virtual reality or augmented reality. So if you have any ideas on that, just let us know. We'd like to have some educational events. Another thing I want to say is on our meetup page, I'll put links to that. It's too much time consuming to bring it up. We have Silicon News, which is a publication on medium.com. So medium.com/Silicon News. If you go in there, you can put your own blog post. So you don't have to have an entire blog. You can put a post and we'll promote it through Silicon News. We're getting a lot of traffic now. So you can use it to promote your app idea or startup or whatever. So it's all yours. You don't have to go behind journalists. You can do your own promotion and we'll help you. Okay? That's it.
Okay. Just for so I could get an idea here, how many people here first time that they've been here tonight?
Lots of people.
Okay, lots of people. So there's a bit of information there to take anyone hit, but I think it's important to note that we want to support the startup community in Melbourne in all sorts of different ways. Slack channel is a really good way of just getting some instant feedback on what's going on. If you want to test your app or do something like that, that's where you can do a shout out for that sort of thing as well. And we support with Silicon News and a few other initiatives that are going on, like the podcasting classes next week. So check back on the website, make sure that you're fully aware of what's going on, and come and seek one of us out. There's a few of us sitting around here tonight that are speaking that you're welcome to talk to us. So
Start with the pictures.
Start with the pictures. So
Tanya first.
InSpellink is I've got that right? Beautiful. So a round of applause, please, for Tanya.
Hi everyone, my name's Tanya. I'm actually not going to pitch my business. My business is called InSpellink, 2 words derived from Inspired Link. But the reason why I'm here today is because we are a small business community and an online education portal. We actually have a grand debate at RMIT University, and the reason why I'm here is to invite all of you and give you a gift. So on the day we've got venture capitalists and our partners from Silicon Valley. We've got mindset coaches and 2 other VCs coming. We have a little bit of the spiritual side to entrepreneurship on the day. And I've twisted their arm to give you guys all a special code. So if you go onto this website and use the code Silicon Beach in the next 48 hours, our VC partners are going to give you $40 to come along. So that's $40 off the price, which is practically free. So you'll see here that we've got Andrew Morello and a number of people in the entrepreneurial space coming along. And the days, it's going to be on Swanson Street at the Design Hub, and pretty much that's it. We'd love to see you there. Use the code Silicon Beach. You've got 48 hours. Thanks.
Thanks for that. That's another good way of connecting through to venture cap folk. It's a very hard gig. I don't know how many of you are founding. Finding those connections is super important. So that's a really good opportunity.
Okay, next we have X-Shopper.
X-Shopper? X-Shopper. Round of applause. Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Gabriel. So what is X-Shopper? X-Shopper is an integrated shopping experience. What you see in Instagram, what you see in social media, you can go there and you can buy the product out of the content. And whoever put this content together is having a revenue. On every transaction. So for online shops, it's a new sales channel. For influencers, it's a revenue source. And for the customers, it's just an easy shopping experience because you don't have to register to any online shops anymore. You don't have to set your size. You don't have to set when you buy a clothes, you can straight buy out from the content. That's what it is.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Testing, there we go. Okay, so next up is Altmail. Altmail, where are they? Slowly coming forward to the stage. Round of applause, please, for Altmail.
Let me tell you that all these pictures, that's why we asked for your website, because we put it up on Silicon News and link from the meetup.com so you can check it out and also contact the people. Thanks.
Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Chinmay, and this is going to be my first pitch, so bear with me for the next 90 seconds. So I'm here to introduce our product called Altmail. Now I'll start with this. Do you know how much information is hiding in your inboxes? You have got thousands and thousands of emails which are unread. What we do is we simply delete them or just use Unroll Me to unsubscribe, etc. But you know why? Because inboxes are supposed to be a communication medium. We come there to communicate, not read, not gain information. So that's why we think that whatever informational emails are there are just pile of clutter. So that's why we seem to go and delete them and just don't care about it. But how did we reach that? You know, as human, we want to get the better version of ourselves every day. So that's why we subscribe to all this information. And when we see 10,000 unread emails, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Okay, so we just go and delete it. So that's what we are changing. What Altmail does is it converts your inbox clutter or cluttered inbox into a knowledge space. So we give you, and it does it with the help of machine learning. Sorry, I'm not very fond of remembering the speech. So basically what it does is, we have got design and machine learning algorithms to help you sort out your emails. You don't need to create rules, folders, labels, etc. We'll give you a secondary email address. Anyways, we do have many email addresses which we use to subscribe. So we'll give you a secondary email address. You use that to subscribe everywhere, and your emails will come to Altmail, and it will label them as by reading the content and understanding what it is actually. And you can go and read them at your leisure without getting distracted with all those annoying notifications. So, having said this, what I'm here for today is that we have just opened a private beta, and we are looking for early adopters like you to come on board and taste it, like see how the system is, and let us know what you think of it and help us make it even better. I'm going to play a short video, and that will be the end of my speech. So thank you so much for listening. And this was my first time today over here, so I'm really enjoying the vibe here. Thank you guys.
And I just checked. I have 33,000 unread emails in all my inbox.
See that. Go on to Altmail.
Yep. It seems to be crashing YouTube. I'm sorry for the old iPad that we have. We need We need funding, Silicon Beach too. I think it worked earlier.
Yeah. How about we create something?
Close the app completely and open it.
I'm putting the
Yeah,
timer
you
for the
can-
next one.
Sorry.
I'm putting the timer for the next one.
Just while we're trying to get this working, it is worth pointing out that we are completely a volunteer organisation, so if anyone has a spare iPad that they might like to donate to the cause, it would be greatly appreciated so that we don't have these technical hitches.
Close the YouTube one.
Yeah, it is there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it is.
There's no Control-Alt-Delete on one of these things, is there?
No.
Close the YouTube one up.
And start again.
I might have to start dancing in a minute to keep everyone entertained.
Apple's not letting me.
I'll put the links on the video.
All right, that's all right. That's okay, no problem. But please do, please do check out. And if you like it, if it resonates with yourselves, just sign up for the private beta. And if you sign up for private beta, the advantage will be that you'll get a free forever plan. So in future, if you make it paid, you'll still have the free forever plan for lifetime. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, up next is Bandolo Marketing.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian McCarthy, and I'm the founder of an exciting new startup called Bandolo Marketing. Every day, millions of small businesses and startups struggle to build their brand, design their marketing strategy, and connect with the customers they actually want to sell to. But why is it so difficult? It's usually down to three specific things: limited time, limited finances, and limited knowledge. But it doesn't have to be like this. Bandolo is an online platform that simplifies marketing for startups and SMEs. The platform teaches users exactly what they need to do to market their business, build their brand, and connect with customers. It also provides users with simplified marketing tools which allow them to hit the ground running. I actually have 15 years experience in marketing, strategy, and technology. And I know that Bandolo is a tool which will make a huge difference to thousands of small businesses, startups, and people like you in this room tonight. So I'd like to thank you very much for hearing my quick pitch. That was 90 seconds. And I'd like to make a shout out and say that I'm currently looking for a couple of partners to work with. So if anybody's interested in having a chat, come find me and we'll have a beer with you. Thank you.
So there's the anatomy of a pitch right there, right? Setting the scene, trying to tell how you're going to solve the problem and get that call to action in. So that was an excellent job.
Reputation where?
Reputation where?
I think
Reputation
D from reputation.
D from Reputation where here?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Round of applause, please. For D.
Hi everyone, I'm Dee and I'm representing Reputation App. So before I actually start off, right, I want to tell you a small story. So I moved to Melbourne a few years ago from India, and the first thing that I had to do was find an apartment. And it was the hardest job, trust me, because I had 0 references. And all the real estate agencies just rejected my profile because I had no references. So even though I had like a lot of financial backup, I had given them 0, very little reason for them to believe that I'd be a good tenant. So I kept trying for several weeks, and I had absolutely no luck with it. And then I realized that I had spent years on Airbnb as a guest, and I had spent a lot of time and effort building a good reputation there. So I decided the next time I applied, I might as well include my Airbnb profile. I had nothing to lose at that point, other than a lot of money on hotels, of course. So next thing you know, the next day I get a call from the agency saying, hey, guess what? Your profile's shortlisted and the apartment is yours if you want it. And I'm like, wow. A link to my profile with testimonials from previous hosts actually helped me get an apartment. So my reputation had sort of traveled across different industries without me even realizing it, and it had benefited me. So what we realize is, in this day and age, right, in this connected world, the people we know, like, and trust are one of our most important assets. But the problem is that we spend so much time, effort, tears sometimes, that in building this reputation on different platforms, only to find that they're locked in those platforms. You can't really use the reputation that you've built on one platform in another platform. At Reputation Air, that's what we're trying to solve. We're trying to help you carry your reputation wherever you go. We try to help you import your reputation on a secure storage, which is on a blockchain. So even if Reputation goes down tomorrow, Reputation Air goes down tomorrow, you still have access to all your reputation. So, yeah. So what we're trying to do is, no matter where you go, it's very important that you don't start with 0 gold stars. You just take yourself forward everywhere you go. So, yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I get the name right for the next one because I've mispronounced both the last 2 pictures. So City Mapper. Oh, right in front, come through.
Hello everybody, my name is Gene Su. I'm the General Manager of City Mapper in the Asia Pac region. I've actually just came into Melbourne yesterday and I'm leaving tomorrow. I was actually figuring out where to hang out tonight and I found this event on Meetup. And I'm here. So the reason why I'm actually here in Melbourne all the way from Hong Kong is because I work for City Mapper and we launched coverage of Melbourne and Sydney in August last year. And we have never sent any team members out here since we launched coverage of these 2 cities, and we want to understand this a little bit more. So some of you, I think probably most of you have never heard of City Mapper before, but basically we are a transport app. A point-to-point transport app, multimodal. Basically, you can just tell the app where you want to go, restaurant name, addresses, even anywhere on the map, just point it out. It will tell you how to get there using public transportation. And how we do it is that we utilize open data, human-centric design, as well as mobile technology to help you figure out what to take, how to walk, everything, down to the platform numbers on the trains, even the exits at the train station, we will tell you how to get there. So every single step of the way, even down to while you're actually riding the tram or riding the train, we will alert you, let's say 2 stops or 2 stations before when to get off. So these are some of the attention to detail that we pay into the app. So the other thing is that why I'm here is that actually we have been facing some problems, actually processing some of the open data, and we want to understand on the ground how we can do better. So if you have feedback about the app or in transportation in general in Melbourne, definitely hit me up. I'm all ears and wanted to do better to help you guys move around better. That's it.
I think your site is too advanced for the iPad display. Sorry about that, but you should contact Vic Roads. That's the Melbourne Road Traffic Authority. Vic Roads, and they have open data on the maps.
Okay.
That would be a handy feature when you're on the Sandringham line and your train catches fire on the way to work, like it did this morning as well. We won't go there.
Okay, future music industry.
Here's one that looks interesting for me as an old drummer. Future music industry. The folks from Future Music Industry. Come up. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Joel DeRoss and I'm the founder of Future Music Industry Network, which educates the music and events industry on emerging technology. I'm also the director of Events Horizon Conference, which is about accelerating economic development through event industry innovation. That's going to be held on the 1st of September at the NAB Arena in Docklands. And what makes this special is that it's a conference and tech expo. So we'll have a lot of technology at the night session. But hello. So the other thing that's really unique about this is it'll be the first corporate event that's archived in virtual reality. So we're going to preserve the whole event as a virtual reality experience, which you'll be able to access all of the content from that event afterwards. And in addition to that, we'll also be showcasing for the first time virtual reality Woodstock experience, which we've been working on over the last year or so. And if you are interested in going to the conference, we're actually going to create about 50 discount tickets for the Silicon Beach community, which you'll probably be able to get through Slack. I only just decided to do that tonight. So just stay tuned to all the Slack channels or any of the news that's coming out through Silicon Beach, and hopefully I'll see you at the conference.
Thank you.
I sent out a meetup mail out with the code.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. We have Tuck who's going to do the pitch last. Anyone else that we missed? Someone else? I think Ravi wanted to pitch. You want to pitch? Yeah. Yep.
Someone there.
Okay, Alex is coming and pitching something for the first.
Alex? No, nothing. I don't have.
Yeah,
Just
okay,
an
yep,
idea.
that's go ahead.
Yep, Alex.
Hey crowd. So on the weekend, I just spent 48 hours at the Telstra Innovation Hub, locked in there with 200 other hackers at GovHack. So GovHack is, GovHack is all about creating accessibility to open data. So governments have heaps, from local, state and federal levels to public transport, Victoria, everywhere. There is so much open data out there that generally the public don't know about and access. So my idea tonight was to speak to anyone who would like to look at what's out there on all the open data sites to see what's there for small and medium business. Always overlooked, always underfunded and don't have the resources to actually access and use data. I'd love to speak to anyone who knows a bit more about it and love to sort of...
How to find you?
How to find me?
It's going to be on the
Slack.
video.
I'll put it on Slack. I'll actually do it on Slack.
Get on Slack.
I'll have to get on Slack. So my name's Alex, and I'll make one. I haven't got it yet.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to talk about that and explore it with me.
Is open data available at some website?
Yeah, so it should be on the city of Melbourne.
No, I mean, is there one site where you can go and see? I know for
Hackers
GovHack they put a site, but there is no.
Well, you can always. So each city always has it. If you search in Google open data,
We'll
there'll
do
be
a search
heaps.
and put a
So
link out.
generally, local councils have heaps, and then and then there's also through GovHack, so they'll always help you out as well. So thanks.
Years ago, I worked as infrastructure manager for Parks Victoria, and they had a lazy fifth of the state covered with all sorts of data, and they wouldn't share it with anyone.
Oh,
so
really? Well,
I think it's important that we encourage the organisations that we fund through our taxes to try and make some of that information available. So that's an interesting project.
Yeah, under freedom of information, it should be available. But it's about working with the stick. So
it's about who's got the biggest department, isn't it, when it comes to government? All right.
We have Adex coming in.
Yep, and we've got Roy coming up as well. We've got one more pitch.
Yeah, Adex is here.
Oh, Alex is sorry. You're right. Okay, Alex, thank you.
Hi guys, I don't think the video will work. No. So, ADEX is actually an artificial intelligence that does digital marketing for any business. So the only thing you have to tell to the artificial intelligence is what your business is about, what's the product and services you are selling, what's the unique value proposition you have in your business. What the artificial intelligence will do then is that it will create your ads and design it for Google, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and actually implement the ads, manage the budgets, and it will automatically learn what's the user behavior. It will automatically learn what users are interacting. If they are interacting from Facebook, it will increase the funding on Facebook. If they are coming from Google, it will increase the funding on Google. And it will also target specific keywords. So if a particular keyword is working for your business, it will increase the funding of that keyword. And as people from Facebook like it, it will start advertising to other people who are friends of that person who likes it. So it will automatically learn and continue marketing your product and service online in the digital space. If you have any questions, I'm just standing behind there having a beer.
We've got one more with Roy. Is there anyone else who's interested in having a...
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Okay, that's it. Roy, thank you.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Roy Power, and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur and an innovator. So at the moment, I have a few ideas, but the newest and most exciting idea is a new construction bolt. There's been a good level of interest in my new idea, and I approached an engineer. The first engineer that I approached with this to help me develop it said yes, and he said yes to helping me with the development of it in exchange for a share of the IP. So I'm very excited about that. I still need some further assistance with the idea, and I need a single investor to assist me with the development of it. I fully expect that this bolt will in time outsell the Dynabolt. It's a unique design, and the level of interest in it already has been fairly extraordinary. It's a fantastic opportunity for someone if you're looking to invest in a new startup. So I thank you for your attention.
How can people contact you? You have a website, don't you?
I'm here to speak to. I've got cards that I can issue. It's got my details on it. I don't have a website, unfortunately, but I've got an email address and I've got a phone number.
Send it to me through Meetup so I can send it to you.
Okay, terrific.
Thanks.
Thanks for your time.
Anyone else? Yep. Right, so this is Flive. Okay.
I'll take the mic off. Good evening, everyone. Hello, how are we? Good, it's great to see everybody out. So I actually pitched last month, so you might remember me. I got told off in the car on the way home because I didn't let my wife speak one word. Okay, so I'm going to let her kind of join in on the pitch tonight. But you're probably wondering what Flive is. So Flive is the world's first live streaming fitness app. So I want you to think. I'm just going to do the intro. Sorry. Just one intro, and I'll make her feel calm. So it's the world's first live streaming app. So I want you to think Netflix crossed with Instagram, crossed with podcast and live stream, all for fitness. My beautiful wife Georgina.
Yeah. So I guess we're both personal trainers ourselves, and what we were sort of from doing some research, we realised that these social influencers that have 500,000 plus followers were just kind of getting sick and tired of giving away all this free information. And then from the user point of view, they were just kind of liking stuff, commenting on stuff, but with the global obesity crisis isn't changing. So nobody's actually doing the work out, no one's valuing the content that these people are giving away for free. So the platform basically is a monetizing platform where trainers can go on, they can upload their content, live stream it, and the viewer will pay a small fee to watch the session. So far we've had around 3,000 downloads. The feedback's been fantastic. We're just kind of defining a few things as we go. So we're basically working towards version 2 now, where trainers will be able to upload videos, and we're going to go to a subscription model as well. So the trainer basically will schedule a time, set a price in the future when they want to go live, and the user will then get notified when that trainer's going live, and then is able to purchase that session prior to going live. So yeah, so far the feedback's been fantastic, and we're sort of just coming out of our soft launch phase. We've recently just partnered with Reebok as well, so we have access to all of those top athletes, and Reebok are really backing us and be working really closely with us these next few weeks. But we are looking for investment to basically help us, go further in the market, accelerate our growth, help with influencer marketing, and take Flive to, the #1 spot. So. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
That's a startup with a lot of muscle.
It is a startup with a lot of muscle. You should move into comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, so just before we're going to do a couple of 30-second pitches, which is giving you the opportunity for folk to come up and just talk about something that they're looking for, information, contacts, that sort of thing. So it's not really a full pitch startup. But I do want to mention that our good friends at MyOb have got some finger food. We don't want you to run away, but we do want you to take advantage of the food down there while it's on.
Something special.
Oh,
we need
yep,
some,
sure.
We need some.
No, it's okay. We're going to do something else.
Yep, thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Tuck. I'm the Managing Director of Blinksel, and we're an augmented reality company that's been working in the AR space for about 6 years or so. One of the things that we're doing at the moment is we're about ready to start our soft launch for our first augmented reality platform. What it does is it allows anyone with a basic knowledge of video production to create photorealistic, three-dimensional augmented reality content in seconds. So we can take you and turn you into a hologram like that. I've got a demo, well not a demo, I've got basically a, what is it, like a almost finished beta in my pocket. Happy to show anyone who wants to have a look at it. The reason I'm up here is because we're currently making deals with people like Woolies, Tesco in the UK, but a bunch of logistic and industrial partners, enterprise partners, to implement this in the enterprise space. We're also talking to medical, education, various infrastructures, sports, entertainment, a bunch of different fields that want to use this, because it's a new medium, basically. But I'm looking for more salespeople. I'm looking for people who know people in certain fields, like perhaps sports marketing or sports teams, that sort of thing. People who think there might be an application in areas that they have an interest in for very, very photorealistic augmented reality holograms on mobile devices and eyewear. So come up and see me afterwards, and I'll show you what I've got in my pocket. It's pretty impressive, but I can't show everyone now because I don't want to get on YouTube or anything just yet. I can't show the whole world just yet. But come and see me after this. Thanks.
There's nothing hotter than AR at the moment, is there? It's pretty amazing. There's some cool companies in Melbourne. I know Plato are doing a lot of work here. The Unity guys are coming out, I think next month, to do some stuff as well. So yeah, it's good to see. Well done. Great idea. Okay.
Anyone else?
I think Alexa.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. It was really, no need for a pitch, yeah. So it was really exciting to see GovHack is being mentioned on the stage. So I have been a volunteer with GovHack. Actually, I'm still reading the t-shirt, right, like Superman kind of thing. But, so what's happened, because I'm at the organization team, I proposed an idea for an addition to GovHack platform. And I was given the weekend, if I create a working prototype, we can implement that. So anyone who is interested in adding something to GovHack, I'll share the idea. Front-end developers, back-end developers, and people who can work with data, those are the skills that I'm looking for, and I'm going to work on it over the weekend. So anyone who's interested knowing more and see how they can help, come and talk to me. If we get it finished by Sunday night, we can add it to GovHack platform, and it's going to be very cool. So I'm going to talk to you. Thank you.
There is a hackathon coming, not this weekend, but the weekend after in Frankston. It's called the Peninsula Hackathon. I think the weekend of 11, 12, 13 of August. And the details are on Silicon Calendar. If you go medium.com/Silicon News and click on Silicon Calendar, you get all those details. So we like to, actually I'll be going there to volunteer and also learn how to run a hackathon properly. So we'll be starting perhaps early next year, Silicon Hacks. A number of hackathons maybe around the country, first one in Melbourne and next one in Launceston perhaps. Yep, it'll be interesting. So keep an eye on Silicon Calendar and Silicon News.
Anyone else? Hi, Michael.
Anyone else? Yeah, quick, yeah, come up.
Hi, my name is Johannes. I'm Managing Director of Symbiotic. We're a group of engineers specializing in IoT and big data. There's two reasons I'm speaking to you today. So one is that we're usually partnering with startups to help them solve their big data problems. So if you're in an industry to do with IoT and big data, I'd be interested to have a conversation. But the other is that might be relevant to some of you. We're also hiring for one of our clients. So this is a really, really exciting role to do with analyzing data from thousands of sensors. It's a commercialized solution, Melbourne-based company. So if there's any back-end developers or even firmware developers here, come talk to me. Maybe we can work something out. Thanks.
Okay, anybody else? Well,
the Silicon School, that's another thing that we are working on. Silicon School is basically at the moment just some links to free online courses so that you can learn stuff like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all the cool stuff that is there. It's still a work in progress, but we are having live classes as well, like the next week's Learn to Podcast class will be a Silicon School class, so we'll be actually videoing the lesson and then putting up on our YouTube and sharing with the Silicon Beaches around the country. So our idea is to, because a lot of you guys are with the idea, you have this passion, the desire to start something, but very often we need a push, and we are going to push you.
All right, guys, so for an unorganised rabble, we've almost managed to nail a perfect show just on an hour. So thank you everybody for coming out. Please hang around. Thanks again to MyOb for drinks and nibbles. It's appreciated. And thanks to you guys as well for coming out. It's a community-driven organisation. The more people that get involved, the better. So join us on the Slack channels and hang around for a chat. Thanks very much.